Here we are, going to jump into the truck because it is time for our next big trip. We're going to Florida for a month, and hopefully it's awesome. I'm going to do some working and hopefully some vacationing. But first, I need to go pick up the new rig. So here's the deal. We got a fifth wheel, but unfortunately our truck wasn't set up for a fifth wheel, so we had to do a couple of mods right off the bat. The first thing we had to do was cut some holes in the bed of the truck for the puck system. The next thing that happened was I lost my auxiliary fuel tank and I wanted to have that extra range, so we installed a new fuel tank, which turned out to be a gigantic job. We underestimated the amount of dirt and trash that would come from putting in this fuel tank.
Who did?
I did.
Oh,
I maybe the royal we is I underestimated.
Something off of there that somebody dropped and posted.
Here's the first fill up in the new tank. Here we are, hoping and praying it cranks. Seems like it's running. Seems like it's running. I can hear the fuel pump going. I'm gonna count that as a success. After we got the fuel tank installed, we had to actually install the brackets for the puck system so that the fifth wheel could attach to the back of the truck. All right, well, this is some way to do a bed install. I'm not sure how official it is. It's definitely no truck lift. We did it, just two of us. Just two of us. That's impressive. Now we just got to put some bolts in.
Yep.
We did it. We got our puck system in from the factory. Got the new fuel tank in, so we have 1,000 miles of range under there. And we did it ourselves, amazingly. And then we upgraded the suspension on the truck so that the rear end wouldn't sag so much and it could handle a larger payload. The last pieces of the big truck upgrade are these Timbren, what are they? Timbren Extreme springs. It's supposed to help the truck from sagging when you hook up a heavy payload, like a fifth wheel. Here's the original. And this is where they go. It's the full end of an era as the Salem hemisphere sails off. We got everything installed. The truck works, the fifth wheel's great. So let's rejoin the trip so we can make it back to this beach house. I thought this was all this was the first night, or the first stop on our trip, and I thought we were just gonna skip this stop. But we got here and our tires kept getting lower, or this one tire kept getting lower and lower pressure. So we put on a spare tire, and then we're trying to figure out what might be the problem with this tire. You see that?
Not supposed to be there.
That's not supposed to be in a tire. So here we are. What is that? What's that?
Is it a nail?
We drove from Duluth with a nail in our tire.
We had tire pressure monitors on. Very slow leak.
That was a very slow leak, but yeah. Which park are we at? The Paynes Prairie State Preserve. Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park, just south of Gainesville. And it is very, very Florida looking. It is a pretty good slice of swampy Central Florida, but it's pretty. Now this lake is really big and really full of alligators. We haven't seen one yet here.
I'm talking about it. I hate alligators.
But it looks real alligator-ish, doesn't it, Libby? Here we are with an actual view of the savannah. Rebecca said it looks like a savannah.
Well, that's because it is one.
It is actually a savannah out there. And far off in the distance, that way, are some buffalo.
But
So,
I just saw to cut it that way.
Yeah.
so here's the prairie at Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park.
No, I don't see the bison.
I don't think I will look down after all.
Oh, that's too bad. They must be hunkered down. If they lie.
Yeah, I think we all liked our little bike ride to the tower, right?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
That was fun.
You described it as
I liked it at first, but it was just too long.
too long. It was maybe 25 minutes of really steady flat biking. It's hard to make everybody happy though. Let's find the last part of our party. Here's the last person of our party. I just hadn't put him on the video yet, but I just wanted to prove that he's right here. We are having some forced camping fun. Going, is it not forced? He wants to come. So we're gonna go do our last day at Paynes Prairie Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park here in Florida, and we're going to
And buffalo.
potentially see buffalo. They have them here, but we're gonna go do an awesome last day bike ride, and we're all pretty excited about it. Okay, what happened just now?
The shrill whistle came out.
A real shrill whistle. What? You put your hand down.
And they're really furry caterpillars.
Oh, the caterpillar. It is a lot of caterpillars right now.
Started to crawl up my hand.
Did it? That's a fast caterpillar because you screamed instantly. We all thought snake alligator. It was a furry caterpillar. They might be city children accidentally. They might be. We have a big bird. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up on video. That is a big old owl. We can barely see it, but we're all impressed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought that was a knot on the block.
Oh, there it is.
It's moving.
Moving around a little bit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Going out on the savannah.
We need one more. He won't even join the shot.
You didn't want to get in on that action?
How much was Paynes Prairie
$35.
Preserve State Park?
All in it was
70.
$70
for 2 nights.
for 2 nights. I think we got our money's worth out of Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park in Central Florida. If you're coming through Central Florida, you need to
Very close to I-75.
very close to I-75. You need a spot to stop. Stop here. This is a note to my future self.
I mean, even we got someone gave Dad a heart on the road, so maybe that'll happen to you too.
Yeah, somebody did. They flashed a little heart sign to me when I was driving. Probably because we look like the Funmobile with all our bikes on the back of the trailer. Although when they first signaled, I assumed I needed to pull over immediately because something had gone terribly wrong. That was my first instinct.
But you was just like,
Yep. I'm up here on the top of the RV at the storage facility outside of St. Augustine because we're dropping it off while we spend a week in a house at the beach with our family. But sadly, as I was backing the RV into the spot, we were put in a covered spot, and the covered spot was a little bit shorter than the top of our RV, so I accidentally kissed one of the cross members of the covered spot. You can see these covered spots around here behind me, these green buildings. There's one over there, there's one right there. But I kissed one of the cross members, and so consequently I've had to spend the last little bit putting on that patch because unfortunately I ripped the vinyl roof of an RV that's brand new to us, but this is all part of RVing. They are mostly broken, or at least a little broken most of the time. I think that's a good way to describe them, and mine is no different. We made it to the beach, and it's Easter, and we got all the cousins having some breakfast at the sunrise. Is everybody excited about Easter?
No.
Are you more excited about Easter or more excited about being at the beach?
Being at the beach.
Being at the... Oh, man. It is exciting. I mean, it's in your face. Let's make a beach montage. Go!
Here's the fat one.
For y'all. Y'all are doing good.
So it'll be first, hard, it'll be second, and I'll be third. That'll always be the one to stay. Every single time. That'll always be a spot. And then go face, and then we'll round it. Alright? Ready to get started? Yeah. Play the guitar. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up, dance. This woman is your destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance. Make a turn in a circle. And remember, ready? Get to mine.
All right, here we go. Can you tell us?
We're going to the next spot. Yes, Quinn!